Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
ArchieLuxury interviews. We're interviewing Dave the Super Collector. Dave the Super Collector. We're talking wristwatch collectors. Wristwatch collectors. And the first question I want to ask you, Dave.
Yep.
What do you think of flippers?
Flippers, Facebook flippers or just flippers in general?
Just flippers in general.
They seem to have taken over the Rolex market.
Okay. How do you feel about them? You made a comment before you'd never sell a watch to such and such because he's a flipper.
No, I wouldn't sell one of my watches to a flipper. I'm happy to sell them to a dealer, where a dealer can make money, but I would never sell it to a flipper, no.
Why don't you like flippers?
Well, I'm not going to buy the watch and then go sell it to someone who's just automatically then going to try and lowball me and sell it to someone else for a high price. I'm just happy to sell it at a... Why is he any more special than me to get the best price possible? But look, I suppose, I'm not going to know who all the flippers are, but of course there are certain flippers I would definitely not sell to. It's pretty obvious, some of them where they say, I've done 200 transactions, I just wouldn't sell to them.
Okay, so that's not a good thing, you're saying?
No, of course not. Because all he wants to do is he wants to lowball it and then flick it and make money off me. And if that's the case, he can go jump. I'm not going to sell it to him.
Yes.
And dealers can generally sell for higher than what personal people can.
Oh, look, dealer gives warranty and dealer has got the GST component. It's a number of things dealers...
And the interesting thing is all these guys that are flipping, they're not registered. They're not registered for registrations, tax and all this sort of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
That's all I would say, good luck to them. One day someone might come knocking on their door.
Well, what do you think, the next question is, what do you think of investors, collectors who are buying not because of their heart, but they're buying with a profit motive in the long term? So we're not talking about flippers who are doing short sells. We're talking about people who buy things with the profit motive.
Oh, I've got no problem with that. In some ways, I'd say I've most probably done that on some of my pieces that I've bought. I like them, but
wouldn't you say, buy what you love, don't worry about the future value, buy what you like?
It depends how many pieces you have. If you've got one or two pieces and that's all you're going to do, then so be it. But if you put a lot more into it, you've got a value retention is always got to be at the back of your mind. How many people say to you, I'll buy it because it's a keeper and I don't want to sell it?
Yeah.
Everyone sells.
Mm-hmm.
At some stage, everyone sells, and value...
Unless you're really rich.
Yeah, and value retention is important to a certain extent. I'm not going to go buy an IWC annual calendar at retail for $60,000 when I know that watch on the secondary market is less than half. That's just utter stupidity. Or people who buy PAMs, or people... I always go past the Omega boutiques in PAMs and think the guys in there are absolute morons.
Tell me this. Speaking of collecting and collectors and people like that, do you concede that Steel Sports Rolex is fucking expensive for an average man to buy these days?
Yes, 100%, yes.
Do you understand that's hard?
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand $10,000 is a lot of fucking money to a lot of men out there?
I think $10,000 is a lot of money to anyone. But yes, 100%. And
do you understand that sometimes they might buy Omega instead because they can't afford it?
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. The only thing is when you buy Omega, you just have to be mindful of the fact that you can buy a Steel Sports Rolex at the AD if you can, and you can pay a premium for Steel Sports Rolex. There's no Omega on the planet other than maybe the Apollo, whatever it is, or the Snoopy bullshit or anything like that that you can pay over retail for and hope to get your money, in my opinion. Like, I know they've got the Ultraman. Long term, the Ultraman will not go up in value, I don't think. It's not so special. It's risky, so...
Tell me this. For an average collector out there, you've done a lot of talking to collectors, and what do you think the perfect little collection is? Is there a certain number of pieces? Is there a dollar value?
No, everyone's different.
What do you think, if you're designing a collection for someone who said, look, I'm someone who's on average money, what kind of pieces would you say to get?
Well, I'd just say to him, I'd say, what's your budget? And is that amount of money have to be liquidated in the foreseeable future to help with expenses and stuff like that? Are you happy just to put the money into a watch and never need to take that money out of a watch? And if the answer is yes, then you say, well, how much is that money that you're willing to do? I understand everyone has, things change financially, you might have to get out. But let's say if someone had, I don't know, a budget of 10,000 or 50, if they had 10,000 to buy, and they wanted to buy their first watch, there's nothing wrong with buying for example, a coaxial Omega. That's a very good watch, but you just can't pay retail for it. You can't pay retail. If you want to buy a Zenith, that's a very nice watch, but you can't pay retail for it. If you want to get a Rolex, well, it's going to be quite limited in what you can buy. That's all it is. You're going to have to buy either Explorer 2 40mm, or you're going to have to buy an Explorer 1, Air King, or you're not going to get a sub for that sort of money.
No, I understand what you're saying.
But if you had, say, 30,000, the only thing I'd say to people is that try and get steel sports if you can. If you can, try and get steel sports, but don't be like the herd and go for the current models. Like I saw a guy list today a Pepsi on the forums, about 26,000 Aussie, and I knew at that price it would sell. That know, is that watch worth 26,000? Absolutely not. It's not worth anywhere near...
We're talking Aussie dollars.
Correct, Aussie pesos, yeah. Is that watch worth $26? Absolutely not. And at some stage, if the market is to correct itself, those people are going to find that they're going to take a loss. And they could take quite a substantial loss on that watch. But you could get yourself... I find it strange that you could get a steel Daytona pre-ceramic for less than you can buy a Pepsi or the new Batgirl.
Yes.
And to me, that doesn't make sense.
No, that's a very, very fair point there.
And Batman, I bought a Batman 18 months ago at a 15% discount from an AD. That same AD, I've asked them how much it is now, and they said it's a 50% premium. And that's actually cheaper than what most other people can get. So that's a massive turnaround. This can't keep going on forever. But look, if you want a Batman and you want a Hulk, and there's no way you can get it from an AD. There's no way. And people talk about wait lists. That's just all bullshit. There's no such thing as a wait list. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Okay, Dave, thank you very much for that interview. Hi, guys. It's Paul Pluta. And today, guys, I would like to talk about a new sponsor, which I'm very proud to have on board. This is the Fur Boutique of Germany. That's correct. And, before you start getting really crazy with the animal libbers and all these crazy left-wing communists out there, I want to say to you, furs have been used by man for hundreds of years for warmth and to show luxury and superiority. And I'm very proud to hook up with Fur Boutique of Germany. That's correct. These people here know quality fur. In fact, I'm going to be ordering a fur coat very, very soon for one of my lady friends. That's correct. Yes, that's correct. So this is fur. I got to be honest with you. This is recycling at its greatest. This is it's a fur. They're selling quality furs in Germany. These are
on the pre-owned market. This is like the watches, the Rolex watches. I'm saying buy pre-owned. No different with luxury fur. Luxury fur. I highly recommend it. This company here, they ship Fur Boutique Germany. They ship via DHL Premium. They are quality sellers. They have over 500 fur coats in stock. Large quantities, good quality. This is a chance to live the dream. Come on, guys. We know in the 70s, you know, all these animal libbers and fuckers, they all went nuts. But these fucking little rodents, you befriend these rodents, they bite you. They bite you. So wouldn't it be nice to make these little fuckers into a fur coat? So I got to be honest with you. I totally support fur. I totally support fur. I totally support it. And if you raise the furs in a raise these animals in a humane environment, and then you turn them into coats, well, who am I to say anything wrong with that? We eat meat, we eat cow, don't we? We eat cow. I'm a meat eater. I'm not a lesbian, left-wing vegetarian. No, I need my proteins. I'm very proud to be associated with Fur Boutique Germany, and I stand behind their full range of stock. Thank you. Click on the link down below to visit their store.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.